So, what happened during 2020 was merely the culmination of years of common purpose, quangos, civil servants, corporate insensitivity, and local planning. It's enough to say that nothing happened by accident. Much of the rest of this book simply explains the full consequences of these plans, what the new normal will look like unless we call a halt to it, and how the United Nations plan will affect every aspect of our lives. Our future is based on Agenda 21, and it is the future we can expect if people continue to comply mindlessly and uncritically accepting mainstream media, the BBC, the lies of the sponsored fact-checkers, and the various but widely spread nonsenses. It is a lie to claim that the policies being created by governments have followed the science. Governments and the WHO have steadfastly ignored the science, and their policies have been as far removed from evidence and research as it's possible to get. The journey into the hinterland where we now all live has taken many decades, but today political leaders around the world, aided and abetted by common purpose apparatchiks, a compliant media bought and paid for with taxpayers' money, and professional trolls, have turned millions of petty bureaucrats into witless traitors, cold-bloodedly and mindlessly working against the citizens of their own countries. Already, governments everywhere are taking increasingly greater control of every aspect of public and private life. Our world has been taken over. It was, in old-fashioned terms, a coup, though few people recognized it as such. Our world, our lives, our present and our future have been taken over by a bunch of self-serving criminals who have cleverly slid into positions of power, mostly without ever standing for public office, let alone being elected, and who now control governments, banks, global organizations, and, of course, the UN. Dishonesty and immorality are now so commonplace among those holding public office that even the most egregious examples of both are ignored or dismissed as simply inevitable. It would be a mistake not to understand that everything that has happened so far has been deliberate. Some commentators have criticized politicians and scientific advisors around the world for the errors they appear to have made in 2020, but I don't think the apparent mistakes have been errors. Everything that has happened has been deliberate. No politician or scientific advisor could be as incompetent as these have been. I happen to agree 100% wholeheartedly with everything with that bit. All deliberate by design on purpose.